My name is Verna-Lou Sarte, and Louis here is here to support me. I am a PAC member, and I have served my parish, Most Holy Trinity Church, for almost 20 years. I have a 4-year degree as a lab technologist, and I worked for Good Samaritan Hospital. I also worked at Social Service Agency, Asian Pacific Family Resource Center, as a Filipino community liaison, serving not only my community, but also others with regards to immigration, housing, and interpreting for families in court. I was extensively trained to advocate against domestic violence and taught parenting classes to teens, adults, and seniors. Unfortunately, in 2002, I had to stop working due to diabetes. My eye bled, and eventually, I was declared legally blind. I was then living in my previous apartment, and soon was given a 2-month notice to vacate. My landlord refused to renew my lease because he did not like to deal with rent control. It was extremely hard to find a place to live. I became so anxious, depressed, and unhappy. There was no help at all. I realized that landlords can do whatever they want. There was very little protection for me. I saw that my need for medical attention increased as soon as I got the notice. Change is hard, especially for an elderly and disabled person like me. But I had to deal with moving my things. Even if I was able to get help, I still had to deal with the financial expenses and physical struggle of moving without a budget to work with. Eventually, I found my current apartment. As years passed, I started to feel comfortable and safe. I befriended and trusted my neighbors. And when I had medical issues, they were there to help me. I started to be peaceful and happy. I was able to deal with my medical issues properly. I had a small garden where I could calmly have my spiritual moments. Last September 2015, after several peaceful years, I received a notice that I would have a rent increase in my rent-controlled apartment. It was an increase that took away 3/4 of my only income, Social Security. It would take effect February 2016. That was last month. Holding the notice in my hand, I was relieving the trauma I experienced in my last apartment. Is it right that I undergo this trauma every few years? I do not want to be evicted, and so I paid my rent. Even though I try very hard to keep up with my medical needs, the cost of rent dictates my ability to take care of my health. I have no emergency funds left for co-pays, medication, or to live the life I want to. My home is my security. I am comfortable and peaceful there. I feel so safe within the confines of my house. But now, with an increase, another trauma, it seems it's a never-ending struggle. I have worked very, very hard. I have paid my taxes. I have served my community. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, council members, for listening to my story. But I feel it's time that you, the people I have voted for, take care of me and my children. You have to change rent controls now.